Just gotta be in the right.
Yes. Let's see. Don't do it, lady. Here we go. Stream's looking a little different today. Something different. Make it. I'm gonna stay right here in my bike spot. Yes, something's different about the stream today. Well, a new bike lane on 17th Street? Interesting. that time. Yes. I made it. Oh, that was gonna be my stop to check chat, because I am not bike curious. I am not bike off. I am not skilled enough to ride my bike and read chat at the same time. My name is Melissa. I'm known as Melissa Bikepretty, and I'm the co-host of the Bike Curious stream. And like all great co-hosts, I was told it was just going to be a studio position. There's going to be no pressure. I didn't have to go in the field. Just going to do research, behind the scenes things. And my first weekend on the job, Bike Curious lost his voice and said, hey, if the stream is going to go on, you have to go out there and do it. It's all on you. So here I am. That was me honking my horn. Here I am doing the stream. Right now I'm biking through San Francisco's famous The Wiggle, which is an ancient road that navigates San Francisco. It's the flattest route through this part of town. And it predates the founding of the San Francisco Mission in like 1776. It was here before. It was an old Ohlone trail. Yeah, that is a horn. It's my loud bicycle horn, and I call it a car vaporizer. I don't want to honk right now because it's like pretty chill, but there'll be some nonsense and I'll honk at someone else soon. Like this person. Here, watch. Got her. Yes. Race to that stop sign. Gotta love a bicycle leading interval. Today I'm riding my bike from my home in the Mission, San Francisco's Mission District, to the San Francisco Botanical Garden and Arboretum to check out the Magnolia blossoms. See if there's any nonsense I can honk at. That lady was eating a whole boiled egg. Hard-boiled egg and driving down the street. Today I'm taking the Panhandle bike path, multi-use path, to get to Golden Gate Park. And apparently this all used to be a freeway. Now it's a park in the middle of a couple of major streets. And people are out here riding bikes, walking their dogs, walking their babies. LARPing, I'm pretty sure. Doing stretches. Thanks for the heads up about the camera angle. Is that...
using the fun.
Oh yeah, that's a much better angle. Thank you. Thank you for that. I also have a bell on this bike for pedestrians because honking at them is like a little bit aggressive, even if they are running with their dog in the bike lane. Magnolia spotted. It's blooming. There is nothing people pay more attention to than a bike belt. Nothing. Let's take the nifty little Schrader valve. To cut across this car sewer to get into Golden Gate Park. My turn. Now I'm used to timing this just right, so I don't have to put a foot down and I can wait for the light to I can just like roll through the green light. But I actually want to see what I want to stop and check my phone. DJ Black. B-Man is teaching Michael about rockets. Probably. It's not rockets. Go slow, be chill. Be chill. Not in a hurry. We're here to enjoy the scenery. Journey is the destination. Normally when I go here, I'm taking Valentine somewhere or bringing him home. And so I'm like, this is, like, I gotta go fast. I don't have time to waste, but that's not the point today. Like, we can ride very slowly and carefully through this archway. I'm only going 6 miles per hour. I'm being very respectful. See? It's beautiful. Our destination is the San Francisco Botanical Garden. I guess we do have a destination. A huge collection of magnolia trees, and January is their season to bloom. There's almost always something blooming at the Botanical Garden, but they're really, really proud, and justifiably so, of their magnolias. So we're gonna check them out today. I'm taking the JFK Promenade, which on this February day is filled with people out enjoying it. Not at all worried about the threat of rain that was on the forecast. Sunday skate. Ooh, more magnolias. All right. Oh man, the table tennis is hopping. Love it. Sunday swing dancing is going on. And let's take a left onto Hagiwara Tea Garden Drive. I just think of this as music concourse to get to the botanical garden. It's okay. Busy. There's never any parking. Nope, I found the source of the holdup. Those two people on bikes blocking traffic. Otherwise, traffic would be freely moving. Oh my gosh, there it is. A moral high ground. And I'm gonna go in at the Friends Gate, which is also, I think, the north gate of the Botanical Garden. Look at this beautiful magnolia. This is one of the specimens that we're here to see, and she's gloriously blooming. These really, really fuchsia blossoms right here, and like fuzzy little buds. This is one I learned about last night when I was cramming for this show. Apparently this cultivar is from New Zealand, and they developed it for North America, but there are many places that are both warm enough and get enough rainfall for it to produce these big blooms. So it'll grow up north, but it won't get these like bright fuchsia color. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Imagine all of this will also bloom in some time.
It's so pretty. Ooh, a long line today. It's a little bit better. Shut up.
你自己没有钱，你叫你妹妹晚上微末30块很贵的。我说我们叫他叫你爸接他，我还送我我order food was anxious， 然后plus 1句话 ，Don't take the Waymo。我说你自己没有钱，他还叫我去飞机上给他40块，你干嘛 ？That's right。微末贵呀，70块、60块，就像我普通坐计程车，所以他就不take，没有微末不让你，他可以乘Uber，如果45块还不60块。他早上5点钟去了，他昨天他，对，他就叫他妹妹，叫你妹妹发球，那你应该把我 dispatch to pick up your sister， 你自己去做。
There we go. Super long line today. Whoa, it's $17 for non-residents. What? I thought it was $8.
他自己很这个很自私啊。Don't you think? That's very selfish. 我说你想到这个，对，他不想这个，我说你不想到这个，你不想到这个。He doesn't understand that one? No, he didn't. He doesn't understand that point? No. How is he going to be able to take care of her later? Uh-huh. Yeah, why? How could he do it?
而且我说他没有你有钱多。他也没有你有钱多，他也不听话，他自己要去接他。哎
Well, he should be more adult than that.
Yeah, more no, should be more considerate. 因为他没有钱。
He should be more adult. But you understand, 完了35岁的人，他应该要懂这件事情。
Very anxious. Very
I know, yeah, you're right. Sunday night sushi. It should be, it should be expensive, but I remember I thought it was like $8. I'm glad I didn't tell anybody how much it cost because that would be some sticker shock.
Did she freak out or something? She must have freaked out.
I'm spotting a map. I gotta read the map so I can tell you guys everything.
Ramona just I want this at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock sharp. Who's the 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock sharp. Exactly. Rigid.
我就跟护士讲说你下去不可以。他自己坐在我车上，你可以自己讲那个，对不对？我给你一个 ride。OK， 现在我们去 start。哎，我先生呢是个老爷爷，就是跟我再来去接他。哦，其实还 ，Thank you。
OK， 那他也是，也是。
Hello.
那他也是啊。
Thank you. I'm in. They know me here. Alright, let's get a picture of the map.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, I have to drop my kid off.
Or maybe ditch the bike somewhere.
Okay, so yeah, 7 to 12. Go out to the circle and take the next that way. Right. What you're saying there. That way, pass it back.
Okay, third exit on the right. Thank you.
Oh, Dan the man's here. Giving people a 411.
Any questions? Anybody got any answers?
Where's the Magnolia?
All over.
Oh, great.
Did you just come in that?
Yeah.
Did you see the Magnolia out there?
No.
No. Oh, now I never.
Yeah. Okay. And there's our newest magnolias are right over there across the pond.
Okay.
But this map is wrong because all this stuff is over here.
Okay.
All this stuff is over there.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
So I'd start and hit this area because this is the easiest area to get to, and you won't get lost coming over here. You'll always be able to find over there. But go out that way and follow the fence line, head towards like the signs to the children's garden, past the Zellerbeck garden. You'll see a magnolia there. We have little signs.
Okay.
Okay, and then once you see that, there's another one right next to it, and then there's some down here. There's one here, and there's a couple here. And take the stairs down here to the moon viewing. And there's a beautiful magnolia that's blooming, and the fragrance is awesome. So just breathe in real deep. And then come on out here to the camellia garden. Not so much blooming, but our oldest magnolias there. You look up and you'll see some blooms, but it's just starting. Not everything comes in at the same time.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we got a plan. Oh, I should get the map.
Yeah.
Really get the map. Thank you.
Any questions?
No, thanks. We've been through this before. Okay. Just reminding myself where the concentrations are.
Yeah, and just remember.
Oh, I got the map on my phone. That's awesome. Alright. Next stop is figure out where to ditch the bike. And I think there's some pretty good spots around here. Yeah, they are super pumped for Magnolia season. They are so proud of their magnolias. I love it. I think it's freaking adorable. As I park on that fence, if I can do that today. Look around. Really, I don't know if I can wrestle in there. Maybe I can walk to a bench. I just wanted a bench up here. I want to have both hands free. Or I should say both hands available. Maybe over here. Yeah, they don't have a ton of bike racks here. I think because they don't really expect people to like just ditch their bikes when they're inside. Maybe the fence really is my best bet. Oh, we're late. Embarrassing. The best bet. There's all these signs that say like stay on the path. I don't want to be. I feel like I am the problem child here. Like the problem is me, but I don't want to be that big of a problem child where I'm like not following the rules. But I also don't want to park my bike outside. Okay. Nobody come steal my bike. Thanks. It'd be really cool. Okay. Well, that feels better already. Ditched my bike. Got a couple locks on it. And grab a cup of tea. Little mirror check. See how we're doing? Not bad. They should set up ramps at intersections at the bottom of hills in San Francisco so cyclists can jump over traffic instead of waiting. That is such a good idea. Hope that isn't a movable part of the fence. Oh, that's a good. I don't think it is. Let's check. You put the fear in me, Jacob Bex. I left my lights on. Okay, today we are enjoying Magnificent Magnolias. The Magnificent Magnolias 2025. Admire the sights and scents on the branches of more than 200 elegant trees as velvety silver buds and saucer-sized pink, white, and magenta flowers. Flowers in quotation marks, everybody. Flowers. Pink, white, and magenta flowers make an appearance in this always spectacular and annual bloom at the Botanical Garden. Endemic to Asia and the New World, magnolias are ancient flowering trees that have endeared themselves to humans for millennia. Here in cool, foggy San Francisco, we, as in the Botanical Garden, cultivate species from across most of their range, from the monsoon-influenced temperate forest of the Himalayas to the cloud forests of Mesoamerica. So right now we're actually walking through the Chilean part of the Botanical Garden. I think the Botanical Garden is divided into about 9 different sections, and they have kind of like they have different themes because they're representing different parts of the world. So this one, for example, is a plant from Brazil, the princess flower. So this is like Brazil, cloud forest of Chile, so South American. There's a California native section. There's a really cool bamboo garden. Yeah, there's a very strong New Zealand section because there's like a lot of climatological similarities between the San Francisco Bay Area and New Zealand. And then this is one of my absolutely favorite spots of the Botanical Gardens. This beautiful wisteria arbor and this terrace that they built and this like magnificent vista across this lawn. So pretty. I've been here many times. This is like one of the few parks in San Francisco that hasn't been turned into a dog toilet because dogs are not allowed here. So I used to bring Valentine here to basically just like crawl around. Let's turn around. So we're a little early for this garden. This particular composition is not going to start coming into it. So it's got a cherry tree right there. So I'll start blooming in a few weeks. And then it also has a beautiful wisteria vine that's trailing across. But right now they're all dormant, so the magnolias really are the star of the show. And I spotted some down here. Restream flower piano, that's awesome. Well, here's one of the camellias. There it is. There it is. Oh, the Magnolia denudata. Let's get the details on that. Okay, the Magnolia, oops. You know, unplug. There's my friends back there. Hi. Okay. Where can I get the best view? Magnolia denudata. Native to China, this may be one of the earliest cultivated magnolias dating back to the Tang Dynasty in 618 AD. Yulan means jade orchid and is used extensively in Chinese art. One of the most beloved of all magnolias, it was the first introduced to the Western world when it was brought to England in 1780. It is one of the parents of many magnolia hybrids, including M. soulangeana and M. exvetii. It's gonna be hard to see because it's like white blossoms against a white background. Oh, let me walk out. Ooh. There's the little buds.
But like it hasn't, like he's still waiting for the visa to come through, so technically he's like not allowed back in the country until the visa gets approved.
No, that's too backlit. But this is, it's actually really beautiful. Trust me, it's very beautiful. Yeah, the better view. Let me turn around. Okay. There we go. That's the Magnolia denudata. Denudata is a really funny word. It sounds like denuded in Italian. I don't know if that's true. It has white blossoms on it. DJ Black mentioned earlier that magnolia flowers are edible and taste like ginger. I've heard that too. I've never eaten one. The squirrels eat it. Oh, is it low bit rate? Well, I'll have to have my technical guy work on that. Here. This is another stunning part of the botanical garden. This is the moon viewing pavilion. Now, when I was on a history walk here, I heard, I don't know if it's true, I haven't confirmed it, but I heard that there's some Japanese family that commissioned moon viewing platforms like all over the world, so that on a certain night of the year they can all, no matter where they are in the world, they can go to the moon viewing platform and look at the moon, which is a little bit funny because the botanical garden is closed at night. So I'm like, how wealthy is this family that they get after hours access? But it's a beautiful part of the garden, and I'm grateful, like, no matter how it came to be. But I can actually see 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 amazing magnolias from this vantage point right here. So we're definitely in the right part of the garden. Oh, hi, Valentine! I love the garden too. It's so pretty. At all times of year, it's pretty. Hi, baby. This is the San Francisco Botanical Garden. And I'm peeking at the moon viewing platform. I've never seen this pond with all this, like, is that duckweed in it? But it's all green. That is not grass. That's actually like a pond with some layer of vegetation on top of it. But, like, my intrusive thoughts are saying, step on it. I'm not going to. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, here's one. Yeah, so Dan the man, the docent at the entrance, he was right about the smell of the magnolia blossoms, because I'm getting this wonderful floral tropical ginger smell. So pretty. There's one right here, another one right here, the white one, and then like a giant white one up there. There's the moon viewing platform and that Magnolia denudata in the background. Let's go out here. So pretty. The sun is just kind of peeking out behind the clouds. Yeah. I'm like, don't drop the camera. Don't drop the camera. Mountain. Are you recording on a toaster? Roasted. Roasted. Continue. No. No, I don't. There. Thank you. It smells so good. I don't know if you've ever smelled ginger flower, but that's what it smells like. It smells absolutely amazing. And maybe the bit rates are too low for you to actually see them. Okay, here we go. Magnolia facts. Yeah, John's involved in, he's working on the tech. So let's ask him to activate smell-o-vision. And let me look up some Magnolia facts. Nope. Okay. If I can get a good view. It is a good smell. Dude was right. So this massive tree. This is the Magnolia campbellii striping white. This magnolia was grown from seed received by Golden Gate Park in 1934 from a nursery in Darjeeling, a cool Indian summer resort known for its views of nearby Himalayas. The flowers of the striping white are upright like most varieties of Magnolia campbellii, but their outermost petal-like tepals droop. The spectacular white blossoms of this tree appear in February before the new leaves. And that really does add to it that the giant blossoms are out before any of the leaves are. They're very, very prominent.
I think that's what we're smelling, John.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
That's incredible.
I wonder if I can get up higher. I know there's a way to get up higher. Maybe I can get you a better view on these. Let's go up this path. I mentioned before that there's something blooming in the botanical garden about every month. So in January, it's the magnolias. Those are like the showstoppers here. But in December, you'll start to see camellias bloom, which are often pink or red or fuchsia. Almost rose-like, almost like roses or peonies on bushes all over. They don't keep very well. They're not good for like cut flowers and vases, but they're absolutely gorgeous on the trees. I just walked up a bunch of stairs. Okay, I think this is another one of the Magnolia campbellii or the striping white. Maybe? No, this one's got leaves. This is a path, right? These have a smell. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. They smell a bit like jasmine or gardenia. That's what they smell like. Gardenia. So pretty. Oh, here's one. Wow. You look good. Looking good, girl. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's a much better view. This is the one we were looking at the bottom. It was the one that was grown from seed. It's like 80 feet tall or whatever. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. all the blossoms have like kind of a tuft of red in the very center. I don't know if I can get closer and show you that. But apparently magnolia trees are so old in their evolution that they predate bees. So they were pollinated, they're evolved to be pollinated by beetles. And the beetles just like get in there, get in those little bristly sections and spread the pollen around. And here's some ginger. Yeah, Kahili ginger. This is Zingiberaceae. Nailed it. Yeah, this is a ginger that I remember from living in Hawaii. When it flowers, it has these, it's called the Kahili ginger, and it has these like big, beautiful reddish fronds that resemble a kahili, which is kind of like a symbol of Hawaiian royalty. We have awesome view of that big striping white. I think that must be one of the denudatas, and then some red camellias in the foreground. And all way off in the distance, Sutro Tower. Valentine, you're cracking me up. Is there mulch in this garden? There's so much mulch. Some of the biggest mulch I've ever seen, mulch piles I've ever seen, right here. Yeah. Okay, that's where we went before. Let's go around the other way. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Oh, I'm so glad I went up here. Okay, we can get pretty close to these. I'm walking on mulch right now. Paparazzi moment up here at the top of the path, because beautiful, absolutely beautiful views up here. Blue sky? What? What? So pretty. I can actually get up close to these. I think these were called tepals, which is like, just seems like petals spelled wrong, but they're kind of not like the true flower part. I think that's actually the red, these parts here in the center. That's where the beetles go in, and they root around in there. They get all the pollen, and that's how magnolias are pollinated. Squirrels love to eat these, and San Francisco doesn't have a bunch of squirrels, but you will find them snacking on these magnolia blossoms, and that's basically what ends the magnolia season. And these little buds are so fuzzy. Ooh, that's a good view. That's cool. They're so symmetrical. Let's get some Magnolia facts. Magnolia Royal Crown. Do I feel like I need to have the camera wireless? I have an idea that may improve bit rates. No. Tell me your idea. So this is Magnolia Royal Crown. Let's see. It was selected from seedlings grown in Santa Cruz by the Magnolia Society founder in 1955. Hybridized from a crossing. Magnolia liliflora, and Magnolia crossed with vetii. Cool. Yeah, these are really lovely. Oh, I love how this lady, she matches. I should have done that. I should have done it. There's this really pretty one behind me too, here. Honestly, I think this is the best part of the garden. I don't think it could get any better than right here. This botanical garden is just so beautifully designed to have all these different... No, I don't want to end the live stream. To have all these different vistas. These are white petals with just a little bit of like fuchsia streaking on them, and then they have those little like fuzzy bud caps. Really pretty. Ooh. Here's one of the petals. I'm awaiting further instructions. Turn off the camera. Find the USB port on the bell box pointing up at the top of your back. With one end of the USB cable into the USB port and the bell box the other. Tell me and I will have to restart the stream on my end. Okay. Alright. I need a spot to camp out. Let me just sit on this mulch. I don't want to turn it off until I have all this stuff. Bella box pointing up at the top.
Years ago, Chad. So you're kind of a grizzled ancient here, huh?
Yeah, weathered.
So what got you into critical mass? Why'd you start?
I mean, I started writing with people, and then we had like these. Some of my friends back in Ohio have like, where they were doing like a weekly night, like Monday night ride.
Oh yeah.
And then they were like, oh yeah, like there would be like 30 or 50 people showing up. They were like, oh, if you want to see something crazy, check.
That's probably not anything. Fiona, I'm interested if they shoot on film or go digital. I'm pretty sure this is all digital. I did not see any film from walking around. Reminds me of the guy in Euro Trip. Keanu! Yeah. Ye fucking haw. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. So I guess this is just the stream thing. Chat, if you're just joining today, we are murder bot hunting. On the stream here, we call cars murderers. There it goes! Oh crap! Go, go, go! Whew. I'm fine. The bike landed in a good position. Doesn't look like anything in the house is broken. Whoa, the kickstand destroyed one of my kickstand spacers, so that's a real thing. Can we clip this? Yeah, of course you can clip that. Wow, that was not great. All right, let's unhook the bike real quick. It didn't grind on the ground this time though, thankfully. Hooray. Consider getting a cargo bike. Oh yeah, and a tandem bike. But I want to be able to stream from all kinds of bikes, you know what I mean? I mean, this is a cargo bike. I had a setup that worked really well just on this bike. Oh God, it's gonna hit this bump here. Unless we get yelled at. I wonder if we'll run into... We did get yelled at. It's fine, it's just one block. Folsom Street, yeah. We are not gonna go over to Folsom Street today because today's the... All right, the next block up is Bryant Street. And then we're gonna make a left and go to 4th. 20-minute drive. I encourage you to not stream snipe if you need to get into a car. It's just not worth the cost. You know what I'm saying? I probably had to buy gas at the... This spot's pretty great too. There is a car-free route that takes you all the way through Golden Gate Park. It's pretty much awesome. You're good. You go. No, you should. I already stopped.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
No worries. Sorry. Let's make the ride. You stopping? Okay. Whee! This way. And look. Hi, Valentine. Say welcome to the show. I'm gonna go this side. Banging through all the gears. I'm assuming right up here. Oh God, that wind. No, it's straight. Straight. Oh my God, it's a dang highway. How are we gonna go straight? There's cars. This is real bad here. Yeah, Justin's kind of going the wrong way too, but I think this is okay. It's better to get off this road. This isn't safe.
Hello? I'm live. Bye! Jump scare. It's my face. We're back? Yeah, we're back. It's in my contract that I get to have a tea break every hour because I just added that to my contract. Audio out of sync. Oh, how do we fix that? Was that helpful? Another pretty painting.
Я шла, и мне грузин говорит, но я не бросила, я притащила ее все равно в кабину.
I got it. Oh, snap again? Okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm not a fast talker in bed. If you ever see me in my reels, I probably sped up the talking speed. Seems good? Alright. I can see myself. Okay. I'm gonna get suited up. Tea break's over.
You don't talk about it out loud. It just shows up at the door and you notice it.
Tea break is over and we can go visit some more magnolias in a minute. I don't have enough hands. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Hi, Action Act 40. Thank you for being a tier 1 subscriber for 28 months. I know what to do. Hey, Action Act 40. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. It is good to have you. I'll get better at that. Sorry. You know, Bike Curious had some really good wisdom for me on this. He said, remember, the bar is low. I'm doing my best here. Doing my best. I just turned the camera off. No. Okay. I'm not crying. Get up from my perch. Make sure everything's secured and wired in. Does that seem to have improved things? Put a tripod into your backpack if you want to hook it on. Well, now you tell me. This is good. That's good. We're adaptive. We can handle this. The good news is it's not raining, like not even a little bit. It's actually, the sun is coming out, there's blue skies. Did I hit record on the camera? I think I did. It says SD 11 hours and 45 minutes. Should I hit it again? Let's hit it. I can hit it again. Oh. Yes, I needed to hit it again because now it's recording. So I am Melissa, also known as Bikepretty, and I am here in the San Francisco Botanical Garden. I am the brand new co-host of the Bike Curious live stream. I was actually debuted a couple weeks ago. There was a whole interview process, and I was chosen out of many qualified candidates. They were all amazing. Shout out to all of you. It was just an honor to compete, but I got the job. And some will say it's nepotism, but they're haters. But here I am at the San Francisco Botanical Garden, and we are exploring the magnolia blooms that are happening right now. Now, I wasn't supposed to host this stream. It was supposed to be Bike Curious, who's been running the stream for at least 6 years. But he got sick this week and he lost his voice, so I got tapped to show up and show all of you around. And Johnny was like, it's flowers. Love talking about flowers. I'm gonna go back to these bad boys because they were so pretty. Yes. Those aren't clouds in the background. Those are actual magnolia blossoms. Okay, yay! I'm so glad. Yeah, I felt bad because these are so, like, these flowers are so pretty, and I wanted all of you to be able to see them. It's a little secret path. Lots and lots of these Monterey cypress. That's what this tree is in front of us in the garden. It's kind of their signature. But there's a magnolia right in front of it there that's all in bloom. And that is like right in front of us, one of the crown jewels of the collection. Absolutely beautiful. These white blossoms with like little fuchsia streaks in it. And that was the one that they grew from seed. This mulch pile is so big that they put stairs into it. A lot of the magnolias we've been seeing, their foliage comes in before their leaves, but this one right here, you can see, it's got the leaves and the foliage at the same time. Now, I remember climbing magnolia trees when I was a little kid. I lived in Nashville, Tennessee. I remember them being like the best trees to climb because they had these really low branches, and oh my gosh, it smells so good. Yeah, here's one of the flowers. They had these really low branches that I could reach, and they were quite broad, and then just to be in the tree with like all these broad leaves around them, around me, and the flowers, it's gorgeous. That's the part in there that the beetles go root around and get the pollens. could have been such a beautiful parking lot, and look what they have done. Well said, well said. Think about how much more accessible this park would have been if they had just paved over everything. Missed opportunity. If you ever go to a botanical garden, chances are it's been designed to trick you into thinking you're in a much bigger space. Now, this is a huge garden. It's like legitimately really big. But the way the paths and the vistas are designed, it's to confuse you. And to help you get lost and just like forget where you are, what time it is. Another view of the moon viewing platform. The smell right in this spot is so strong. This is like the ones I remember climbing as a kid that have these kind of velvety like leaves on the back. And yeah, you can see that's got this really long, low branch kind of overhanging the water. I'm sorry, like, if you're a little kid, don't you want to just climb that? Isn't that the best? Yeah, here we go. This is Magnolia della Bay. Magnolia easy. It hasn't bloomed yet. So if you come here in a few weeks, you know, there's gonna be more magnolias like to enjoy. Oh, here's the camellias. Absolutely gorgeous in the sunshine.
That people will go and like barbecue and picnic and like do the whole shebang. Yes, it's nice.
So pretty. Oh, and here's a pink one. Green bushes, they have these glossy leaves and then just these like gorgeous blossoms, like really, really full rosettes. And they'll bloom for quite a long time, like all through winter. Hi, Recharge. I saw like a little tiny bit of your stream earlier today, Recharge, when I was just getting started. Let's go across this path. This cute little stream that they designed for us. This camellia hasn't opened. It's got a ton of little buds on it, but it hasn't opened up yet. So maybe in like a few weeks, couple weeks, a month or so.
This recent time?
Yeah.
Which is pretty glorious.
It was incredible.
Let's take this path. It's a camellia collection. This one almost looks like hibiscus flowers. Camellia reticulata Eden Rock. And another magnolia. This one, I don't see any blooms on it. It might have already bloomed or not yet bloomed. We can get another view of the denudata over here.
Oh, look at that. He's Camellia garden.
This one, I heard it described as having very dense ramifications. And by that, I think it's referring to all the branching twigs that come out of it where the individual flowers are blooming. And it is really dense. It is a really dense ramification if you think about it. It's kind of small. These are smaller, more like teacup sized rather than saucer sized white flowers. They're really pretty. Ingrid, do they all bloom in the same period? No, they don't. So they have over 200 magnolia trees here, and there are a bunch of different varieties. This isn't even like the biggest collection of magnolias in California. I think the Huntington Botanical Garden in Southern California has more varieties. But they kind of bloom over this couple month period. Well, January to March is when they're blooming. But this is like the peak of the season right now. We've missed some of the bigger blooms or some of the other blooms, but I think now we have like the most overlap. I'm sorry, but I'm distracted by the camellias, guys, because they're so pretty. A freaking magnolia, or sorry, a freaking camellia tree. What? What? Whole tree of this crap. It's so pretty. Look at that. Come for the magnolias, and then you realize there's all these beautiful camellias. Oh, look at this little cutie. Magnolia lilii flora. Must be this one. These are so petite. These are tiny. In my hand for scale. Tiny little magnolias. Yeah, and they've got the leaves out and the blooms out at the same time. Camellia japonica. Yeah. Oh, let's see. This one is a Magnolia campbellii. I think this one I'm looking at like a bear tree, B-A-R-E tree, and I think it's already bloomed. So it's like the Magnolia campbellii. If you're a big fan of those, they bloom a lot earlier in the season, whereas this is the Magnolia cross Solangiana rustica rubra. And these haven't even bloomed yet. These just have these like fuzzy little pods here. They're so fuzzy. I can see all these buds on this one. And this is gonna be glorious in a few weeks. So yeah, there's no, I wouldn't say like they all go at the same time. So it's not like you're gonna like miss a peak. Just come anytime during the season, really. I mean, the botanical garden is good all year round. These are so fuzzy. How many Celsius is it now? Feels like 16, 18? I don't really know what temperature it is. Oh, it's 14. Okay. if you left your sunglasses in the botanical garden, we found them on this bench here. So let me know. I can direct you to the bench. There's a very cute little turtle pond in the middle of the garden. Popular beauty spot. I do see some magnolias blooming off in the distance. I think we better go find them. Okay, a little detour for something called the New Zealand Christmas tree. This tropical looking evergreen tree forms aerial roots that descend to the ground and take root. The aerial roots become extra trunks that support the heavy horizontal branches. Clusters of red flowers appear in early summer, which is December in the southern hemisphere. Maori name Pohutukawa means sprinkled with spray, referring to ocean spray by the coast where the tree is common. Family Myrtaceae. I do see these a lot in San Francisco, and they do have these really dramatic, hairy looking aerial roots. I mean, this one is enormous. It's almost like, I don't know, I'm some baleen being filtered. No, I'm krill being filtered through the baleen of a whale with these furry things hanging down. And they're like this bright red color. And then they kind of fade out. Let's zoom back. This one is huge. Absolutely enormous tree, but these are quite common street trees in and around San Francisco, and I guess New Zealand. So if you ever visit New Zealand, you're like, why does that look like San Francisco? That's why. Duck. Oh, there's some Canada geese over there. Don't make eye contact. Oh, we got a plein air painter over there. Awesome. So many people are out enjoying Magnolia season.
Okay, no, Wolverine's not a hear me out. Okay, if it's comic book Wolverine, yes, it's hear me out. If it's Jackson Wolverine, no. That's like, okay, that's another thing I want to ask. Are we supposed to get everything? Some of mine are like.
Dan the man is still holding it down at the entrance. Ancient plant garden. Yeah, let's do it. Magnolias count as ancient plants. Like I said, they evolved before bees. Oh, here's one. Magnolia cross alba. No blossoms on this one. Eocene, 56 to 34 million years ago. Did you know during the Eocene the world was so warm that palms grew in what is now northern Alaska? Flowering plants dominate. At the beginning of the Eocene, global temperatures were as high as they had been in 100 million years. Forests covered the earth from pole to pole. Flowering plants were the most abundant and diverse components of these forests, and the fruits they produced provided a rich food supply for many newly evolved mammal groups, including early primates. Warmer and wetter conditions also meant that many plants with a limited distribution today, such as redwoods, were widespread. By the end of the Eocene, the climate began to cool and the interior of North America began to dry. Forests gave way to woodlands, and grasslands became a more important component of the ecosystem. A lot of ferns, a lot of palms. Now we're in the late Cretaceous. Does anybody else feel like Cretaceous sounds like delicious, like a really good snack you'd want to eat? The rise of flowers. Flowering plants became common during the early Cretaceous. Most of the early angiosperms, or flowering plants, were small herbs or shrubs that grew on disturbed soil or were aquatic plants. However, by the mid-Cretaceous, flowering plants had co-evolved with their pollinators and diversified into a wide range of species, spreading from their tropical origins to both poles. By the end of the Cretaceous, flowering plants have become quite diverse and dominated certain plant communities. These do look like the plant equivalent of dinosaurs. Oh my gosh, Terry, thanks for the read. Sorry I missed that. I was just reading about plants. Welcome. Yeah. We're on foot today because the haters at the San Francisco Botanical Garden don't allow bikes in here. Oh my gosh, this is like, I have not seen this. This is a giant tree trunk. Wow, that tree just fell over. A couple of years ago, there were huge windstorms, like really, really high winds, and they just knocked over a bunch of trees. And looks like they knocked over one right here in the Botanical Garden. They kept it because it's like a whole new ecosystem for a whole bunch of plants. That's really cool. Yeah, word. Global warming and global cooling changes what kind of plant species can survive. The Pennsylvanian, 318 to 299 million years ago. Did you know coal formed during the Pennsylvanian period fueled the Industrial Revolution in North America and Europe? Yeah, I heard about that. Coal forests, a warm, wet climate in tropical latitudes, produced a belt of lush swamp forests. The remains of these forests became the great coal deposits of North America and Europe. The Pennsylvanian forest included trees representing several major groups of land plants. These include tree ferns, which grew to 15 meters, calamites, a giant relative of the modern horsetails, lycopsids that attained heights of 30 meters, an extinct group of plants called seed ferns, which had fern-like appearance and reproduced by seeds, and conifer-like plants, cordaites, which reached 40 meters in height. Species of the group cordaites tolerated a wide range of moisture conditions, growing in well-drained soils, swamps, and as mangroves. Yeah, the Pennsylvanian period. They're so hairy.
I don't know, maybe.
But I didn't get any closer to the magnolias. See, this botanical garden, it's trying to trap me. It's trying to get me lost. I had to walk in a big circle to get around. So my name is Melissa, also known as Bikepretty, and I am the brand new co-host of the Bike Curious live stream. And I am also the life partner of Bike Curious, and when we talked about co-hosting the stream, working on this project together, I thought it was going to be a behind the scenes role, but unfortunately Bike Curious got sick this week and he's basically lost his voice. So in order to have the stream this weekend, he said, hey, Melissa, you got to do it or it's not going to be here for everybody. So I'm here during Magnolia season at the San Francisco Botanical Garden, just checking out all the amazing plants. These are rhododendrons behind me. Gorgeous purple flowers, but I just spotted some magnolias that we can get closer to. Let's go check them out. Now, here we go. There's one. Give it a smell. This one, not very scented, but it is beautiful. I wonder if there's a plaque. I'm gonna stay on the path. I'm gonna stay on the path. Stay on the mulch path. Oh, here we go. Look at these little fuzzy boys. Oh, that is so pretty. Which one is this? I don't know. Unidentified magnolia, y'all. Let's keep hunting. Other duties as assigned, yes. Okay, here this is one, Magnolia Dulcopa Sweet Micalia. Right here. And this one has both leaves and flowers at the same time. Unlike some of the other ones we saw. And they seem to be just like this beautiful creamy white. The tepals. Lovely. Oh, here's another one that hasn't bloomed yet. But I can see a whole bunch of fuzzy little guys on there. Almost fell over. Yeah, that's very fuzzy. Oh, this is the Magnolia Cross Veitchii. Here, yeah, it's really big. Quite sprawling. Ooh, there's a few pink ones up there. Just blooming at the top. But I don't think, yeah, this one hasn't, it's not anywhere close to peak. So if you come in a couple weeks, maybe like 2 weeks, it's just gonna be absolutely stunning here. Just a huge canopy of these like pinkish white blossoms.
It's so big.
Yeah, she's getting ready. Okay, good question by Curious. What is the natural state of this land that the botanical garden is on? Would these magnolias be here naturally? No, the basis for the botanical garden is basically sand dunes, like this part of San Francisco. Let's get a little view of the lavender here. California lavender. Smells pretty good. Not as good as French lavender. Yes, I'm a lavender snob. But yeah, all this was sand dunes. But a lot, like generations of dedicated gardeners tend to the soil, and now it's basically become kind of a living library of plants from all over the world.
Mental health issue.
And this is one of the main vistas over here. Oh, so yeah, they have kind of like the botanical garden broken up into themes. So there's in the New Zealand section. That's where we explored that absolutely enormous New Zealand Christmas tree. The Andean cloud forest / Chile. There's an Australian section. The ancient plant garden, which we walked around in and they tried to trap us, but we escaped. The rhododendron garden. And then we came into the Friend / North Gate. And they do let you bring your bike inside, but you're not allowed to ride bikes in here. So I'm walking around. Now, off to the right here, two of my nemesis. Dogs aren't allowed in here, but there are these Canadian geese that just make themselves at home. All right, and they leave the most disgusting little packets all over. And there used to be, 4 or 5 years ago, a huge infestation of these little migrants. And they would just leave goose turds everywhere. And they were such a nuisance that the botanical garden keepers, in their wisdom, started playing the sound of a goose in distress in order to deter more geese from stopping here, because it's just like one of their stops as they're migrating from north to south or south to north. I don't really know. I'm not a goose. I'm not a birdologist. All I know is they get on my freaking nerves. I hear them honking in the distance. Yeah, they know I'm talking about them. Let's check out these daffodils. Daffodils, famously one of the first flowering plants in much of the country. Oh, I see a magnolia. More daffodils. Backlit daffodils, so pretty. Oh, I gotta get those. Oh my gosh. It is quite warm outside. Beautiful day to be outside. These are all planted around the bases of cherry trees. And these trees haven't started blooming, so come back to the gardens in a couple weeks and check them out. Yeah, get out of here, geese. It's alright, move it along. Is there a plaque for this magnolia? It's got these, it's teacup-sized white blooms. And no leaves, so it's a bit like the denudata. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, they're just, the geese are just passing through, right? They're not committed to this area. They don't care what happens after they leave. Oh, maybe it's this one, Magnolia zenii. The Zen magnolia. This small deciduous tree is a rare endemic from Jiangsu province in eastern China. When it was discovered in 1931, there were only a few dozen plants in the wild. It is now listed as critically endangered. The very fragrant white flowers have a rose-purple streak halfway up the outside of each 3-inch petal. Oh, there it is. So petite. Very, very teeny. Oh, that's so cute. I mean, they get a little bit bigger, but very petite. Jacob, you bring up a good point that humans also work that way. And I guess that's like, if we hate someone else, if we hate another creature, if we hate someone else, we hate another creature, it's probably because there's some quality in them that reminds us of ourselves. And that's what we really hate, is like that reminder that, you know, we're flawed. And we're always trying to be better. So yeah, maybe when I hate the Canadian geese, it's because I also hate something about myself, and that's a sign I should work on it. But also, I just really hate stepping in goose turds when I'm trying to walk around and enjoy the garden. Here we have Magnolia Sprengeri. Really pretty, giant, pinkish blooms.
Yeah, totally overwhelmed. I'm trying to do, in case they lay me off, I'm trying to do like all these Dr. Plants and stuff before I leave my house.
See if I can get a good image of it. This native of central China occurs in forests or thickets at 4,300 to 7,900 feet elevation. It is a deciduous tree growing up to 65 feet with fragrant, erect, cup-shaped flowers that appear before the leaves. The tepals are white to rosy red. It was named for Carl Ludwig Sprenger, a German botanist who was supervisor of the Garden of Kaiser Wilhelm II in 1907. Okay, well that's a lot. That's a lot. But they are pretty. Yeah, I would like to apologize to everybody. I'd like to apologize to you. I realize that I didn't choose my words carefully before, and I'm sorry. And I want to be clear. I don't poop on lawns. Ever. I'm not saying I won't, because like anything can happen. People get sick, accidents happen, collisions happen, but that's not what I hate about the geese. Okay.
I will be here with you.
Oh, here's another little cutie, Magnolia stellata rosea. Star magnolia. In early spring, before the leaves emerge, this shrubby deciduous native of Japan is spectacular when its white tepals open. When sepals and petals are the same shape and color, they are called tepals. I hope that clears things up for everybody. Magnolias are one of the earliest flowering plants known. At the time of dinosaurs, long before butterflies and bees evolved, beetles were their pollinators as they are today. Beetles. Here's the fuzzy little buds. And they haven't opened yet. These are the softest ones. These are the softest. I'm not harming them by petting them, but they're so fuzzy. And look. Take a look at those tepals. Very, very, very pale blush pink right there. That one's coming out. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Yeah, come check these out. Bring a packed lunch. Spend all dang day. It'll cost you $17 to hang out in this garden, so just make the day of it. Humans also don't care what happens after they leave. Yeah, some of them don't, but some of them do. Some of them are obsessed with legacy, for better or for worse. And this one's all open. It looks almost like an octopus. Is the garden $17 for everybody? No, if you're a resident of San Francisco, you can get in for free. I think there's some memberships, like if you're a member of Golden Gate Park, which I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know you could be a member of Golden Gate Park. But I think they might have some like reciprocal relationships with other botanical gardens. I used to work at a museum. I worked at the Bishop Museum in Hawaii. And so I worked at the Bishop Museum in Hawaii, which is an amazing cultural museum. It's in Honolulu. And it was in the like palace of the last Hawaiian monarchy. And then they have all these preserved artifacts from the royal Hawaiian cultures and other Polynesian cultures. And a lot of times these are like extinct, these are feathers, these are artifacts made from feathers of like extinct birds. And they're just so stunning, but they also have a lot of botanical gardens around Hawaii too. Some amazing plant preservation. But I remember, because I worked the ticket counter, that we often had like reciprocal relationships with other museums. So you get a discount on the ticket. So if you're a museum employee, it's worth asking. If you go anywhere to a new museum, you probably already know that. But also if you just have a membership, you can check in at the front desk and see if there's any reciprocation. There might be, there might not be. And then also at least our local library has like passes you can check out. So you can get a discount or a free ticket even with these passes from the library. Another magnolia. Sorry, it's backlit. Oh, this is another one of those Darjeelings. Really pretty, just absolutely enormous fuchsia, bright fuchsia pink sepals. No leaves, which is just so striking. And the Monterey cypress pines behind it. Gorgeous. This one, yeah, she's having her paparazzi moment here. Everybody's gotta stop. Rightly so. It's gonna be a good photo. Taking the lonely mulch path. Sorry, I got distracted by a cherry tree. Little ginkgo tree. Quite a specimen. This must be another one of those Darjeeling magnolias. She hasn't quite peaked in her bloom, it looks like. Or maybe she already peaked. Embarrassing. Magnolia Springeri. Oh yeah, it's like the one before. Springeri Var Variation Diva Claret Cup. Magnolia dawsoniana. Right here. This rare species is native to the mountains of western Sichuan province in China. It was first introduced to the West in 1908 and named after Jackson T. Dawson, Arnold Arboretum's first plant propagator. The fragrant flowers are white, suffused with a rich rosy red. As the flowers open, the tepals begin to droop and eventually hang limply, a distinctive feature. One of those droopy petals. Tepals. Droopy tepals. Here's what I was looking for. I wanted to go into the bamboo forest. I love the bamboo forest here. I just feel like I'm in a different world in this place. Oh yeah. It all comes back to the bamboo forest. Yeah, I think you're right. The latte panda is in a better place now. Yeah, we can pay our respects to the lost e-waste. Thank you, latte panda. Gone but not forgotten. Was that a mulch pile I saw? I mean, yeah. It's the mulch path. The mulch calls to us. Oh yeah, there it is. The mulch pile. Quite a strong smell of mulch right here. Not so much of magnolias, although there is a beautiful plant. You're right. This is not bike curious. Bike Curious had big plans for you all today. I know he really wanted to be here chatting with you about the plants. Oh my gosh, it's raining. It's raining. Okay. Let me get my umbrella. Let me flip you around. You don't need to see that. My struggle. Yeah, it's legit raining right now. Take shelter. Got it. Alright, we're safe now. I think I'm heading towards the California native part of the garden. Oh, yeah. Yeah, some plants here, and it's called Franciscan Manzanita, and it has San Francisco listed as its location of origin. So yeah, this is the native plant part. So this is what pre-colonial San Francisco looked like, I guess. Well, although this part would have all been sand dunes, but I like how they built a dry creek bed for this section, because that is definitely a feature of California's environment. California buckeye. Really pretty. And it stopped raining. So I think we got all of the magnolias. I think we got all of the magnolia trees, like the really sensational ones that are on display around here. Just peeking at it. There's a little bit of like light fog drizzle here. Really not, it wasn't rainy for like more than 1 second. But yeah, I think it's time to actually head back to Dolores Park and see if there is actually any mulch. There's tons of mulch here, but the real question is it in Dolores Park? If I can find my way out of here. They're building something out here. See that? It's like a giant retaining wall. All these piles in there. What are they building? What's going on? One time we came to the California section with Valentine when he was like 2-3 years old. Just toddling around, and there were all these signs up that said caution, caterpillar crossing, because the monarch butterfly caterpillars were like hanging out eating the milkweed in the garden and getting ready to go into their little chrysalises and turn into butterflies. And they were so cute, just ambling, like little fuzzy dudes ambling across the path, looking for food. I'm not lost. I know where I'm going. Right, it probably is a McDonald's drive-thru. Shocking lack of McDonald's in the botanical garden. Let's check out this sign. It says, "Coyote alert. Never feed a coyote. Keep your dogs on leash at all times." Dogs aren't even allowed in here. Keep your distance. I haven't seen a coyote here. I think Bike Curious has seen them in Golden Gate Park. But I have seen them on Bernal Heights. Just like hanging out. Like they own the place. Oh, let's go this way. One last view of this gorgeous meadow. This is like, if you ever need to get across the botanical garden in a hurry, there's this central meadow that we're on, and it's kind of a straight shot from like one end of the park to the other. Like I said, like they'll try to trick you with their cleverly designed garden paths, but if you know this hack, you're not gonna fall for their shenanigans too much. Oh, here's another view of that New Zealand Christmas tree with like the long aerial roots hanging down. Very cool.
Oh yeah.
Called Judy javelin spear. I'll drop off. You know what? I'll just
See if the bike's still here. Yay! The bike is still here. Yay! Yeah, please keep your coyotes on a leash. Yes. Here's my bike. Today I'm riding the Turn GSD. It is a pedal assist longtail, midtail cargo bike. And I was able to bring it into the botanical garden. Couldn't ride it around in here, but I could bring it in. get you back. Back on the shoulder harness. Ooh. Smooth. Oh gosh. Well, there's your problem. Okay, welcome back. You're no longer handheld. It is too bad that Bike Curious cannot ride anymore and must stay home for every stream from now on. I'm sorry he lost his voice. That was probably hard for. That's probably difficult for him. So we're gonna leave the botanical garden through the north friend gate and make our way to Dolores Park. Thank you for the encouragement, Mike. Very kind. Yes, mulch prediction. That's right. Some traditions must be maintained. Yeah, thank you all for like hanging out and walking around the botanical garden with me. This is one of my favorite spots in San Francisco. I love coming here. Any reason to come here. If you do get a chance to visit San Francisco, or if you live here, then I think there is a daily guided tour of the botanical garden, and they have these docents. And I think they just let them talk about whatever they want. And everyone is so nice, a wonderful storyteller, just has so much knowledge about the plants here and is excited to talk to you about it. And I don't, like, you could go on the tours every single day and they would be different. Can I fit through there? Yes. Something smells amazing out here. It smells like lemony, delicious. And here's the little magnolia from the beginning. Just, yeah, really like one of the brightest specimens that we have in the garden. And it's not even in the garden, it's outside the garden. I would love to do another one of these streams at the The Japanese tea garden. I've actually never been. I've lived here for a long time. Grew up here and never been. Let's go to Dolores. Quad cycle, truly the future of urban transportation. I only have 10% battery left on my phone, which means nothing for the stream except that I won't be able to read chat. Maybe I should work on charging my phone battery. Because I think Bike Curious thought of that. Oh, right in front of me is another one of those New Zealand Christmas trees. New Zealand Christmas trees with the beautiful red aerial roots. People are so much nicer to BP. Can I point the camera higher, please? Yes, let me try. Is that better? Maybe I overcorrected. Hi. We're doing our best. The bar is low. We're doing our best. The bar is low. Case. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Sorry, I'm literally tangled up in my equipment. There's the tripod. Is there a cable, charging cable, battery? Here's a battery, spare battery, spare lightning cable. Oh yeah, that was some Michael Jackson playing in the background. Yeah, I don't think I have an extra battery. On my phone. So that's something we can improve on next week. Something like that. How's our angle? Okay, pretty decent. Yeah, let's go to Dolores. I did my best to find a spare battery, but I don't have one for my phone. Got one for the camera, but not for my phone. So if my phone goes down, if I just drop out of chat, like, obviously that's not a big deal. Johnny Bike Curious can take care of that. But yeah, let's go to Dolores.
Y eso es la hora preferida.
So many cute families out and friends enjoying JFK promenade. Love it.
Absolute lucky.
Yes, caught the light. Whee!
Anyway, she bombed. And she started to
Another magnolia right here at the tip of the panhandle. Oh, that's so pretty. And the ground's pretty wet. Oh, let's go off-road. I want to say it's a Springer eye, but I don't remember. I can't really say, but it's so pretty. If you're trying to geoguess where we are in San Francisco, right now I'm crossing Oak, or I'm on Oak and I'm crossing Broderick. I'm about to cross to visit Arrow. I hate how this bike lane is designed. Ugh, so nerve-wracking. Back to the warm embrace of the whale. at that. Dude's like parked in front of the firehouse and just pulls up a little bit. Amazing. Amazing. Those scofflaw cyclists. I bet that guy's an avid biker. Oh yeah, I am going a totally different way to Dolores Park. I'll approach the mulch pile from the same angle. You guys have had a tough day. There's been a lot of change. The least I can do is like approach the mulch from the correct angle. Thank you so much for sticking with us.
And then they sent like an arrangement to get feedback on, and I started looking at like, it doesn't. It was the whole thing.
Mulch, we're coming for you. I'm very close to the mulch pile. I'm very close, just a couple blocks away. hear parrots. I hear the parrots. Oh, I see one. Oh my gosh. I always hear them, but I never see them. Does someone there feed them? Feed the parrots? I'm trying to get a photo. Maybe that was dumb. Okay. Let's go to the mulch. I love how the illegal parking has turned this from a 2-lane road into a 1-lane, or I guess like from a 4-lane road to a 2-lane road. This is, see, San Francisco needs more parking, and it needs road diets. So let's take out 2 birds with 1 stone. The camera is all wonky. Have you been taken? RIP stream. Oops. Sorry. It's a fine fabric. How are we doing now? Fixed, okay. Are we ready? Are we ready for a mulch prediction? Sorry. It looks good. Okay.
I was trying to get your attention because I didn't feel like you're serious. Like, it happens, right? I was like trying to get your attention.
You should jump off the mulch pile. That's a good idea. Okay. So I have confirmation. All I need to do is the reveal. Alright, sweet. Moments away. Is it going to be one for the mulch believers or the mulch doubters? Mulch to do about nothing? Nothing mulch to write home about? Oh! Wow. Congratulations. Congratulations to the mulch believers. There is so much mulch. Yep, there it is. If you believed in the power of mulch, then you are vindicated. That that is huge. That's not real mulch? Okay, I don't know if I can. Look, I'm new here. I don't know if I can moderate a debate about what is real mulch and what is not real mulch. Like, we barely know what a pile is, except this is definitely a pile. Right here. Yeah, thank you, Recharge. Looks like, did you do it? We need a mulch taste test. Yeah, you first. That is a big, beautiful mulch pile. Okay. So I believe the next thing to do, the final step in the stream, is to go up to the top of Dolores Park and say goodbye to everybody. Hopefully my phone makes it, and whatever instructions Bike Curious has for me. I know there's people to thank, acknowledgements to be made, cautionary tales to be reviewed, morals to go over. So I'll see you guys up there.
Whether she's good on her money or not. Absolutely.
Some people playing bicycle polo. How slowly can I go up this hill? I don't think I can go up that slowly.
I feel like they know that we saved us from that.
Looks like they've got part of the lawn here blocked off so they can let the grass regrow. What?
No, they also like, I think it's like the fire
He fucking called you the translator. He looked at this hair and this face.
park is hopping today.
You know, like people can't build something.
Exactly. They put it on there. Yeah.
Huh?
I just don't think I'm going to be able to get one until I move in with my like future. Yeah. Or if I was back in New York, or like I know my parents are in New York, if I was weekend through like school or something, like right now, like I would have to daycare for
So everyone.
You made it to the top. To be honest, I wasn't even sure I would come to the top. I was like, I thought I would be totally done with this stream at this point. So many dogs. 125 dogs. Yeah, that's a lot of dogs. Okay.
No.
You gotta take a break. You like a frozen? You like a good frozen?
I can release you from your cage.
Do you like, what kind of birds do you like?
More fabric? Okay. There you go. Oh, thank you, Ingrid. Thank you. Mike from this was not the best bike race stream ever, but I appreciate you saying so. Thank you, Risha. So sweet. Yes. Okay. So thank you all. Thank you personally, individual, for joining me today. My first ever stream like that I hosted by myself. I am the new I am the new co-host of the Bike Curious stream. Yeah. So my name is Melissa Bikepretty. Bike Curious and I are married and we're raising a kid here in San Francisco. So every Sunday we start at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific time, and we do a bicycle stream around San Francisco until about
Gonna look so pretty. Chad, do I look so pretty? Does it look more realistic if I go like this? I'm like a terrified butterfly.
Oh, there you go.
90.5.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, man, have fun.
Thank you. Chad, did you hear that? The problem is that I screwed up and had the radio on the wrong station. It's 90.5. I am so bad at this. That's the second time I've done that. 90.5. Oh.
For a traffic update.
Get ready for it. Get ready.
Double T. Traffic is moving smoothly on the Bay Bridge and the Golden Gate, but we've got an unusual situation in Haight-Ashbury, where a stick figure man is streaking through the streets, causing some delays and blocking cars, but overall he looks like he's having a great time. Love this city, but please use alternate routes and stay patient with the streaking stick figure man. Never do know what you're gonna get with the traffic update. But you do know what you're gonna get on Mystery Radio, San Francisco's most mysterious radio station. You're getting bops, bangers, and boogies that show our city at its best. Let's get back to the tunes.
Look, this person just parked in the bike lane. What? You can just do this? Hey, you might not be aware, but you're parked right in the middle of a bike lane. Yeah, you could park actually on any of these parking spots there, which are actually for cars.
Actually, I was gonna go actually. Yeah,
great. Thank you. That was the most wholesome interaction between a bicyclist and a driver ever. Except that he didn't move at all. Oh no, he did move, yes! Yeah, I am hosting a live stream on Twitch right now, so I'm live on the internet, and that's why I have the camera. Yeah, every Sunday I ride around San Francisco. I show people from all over the world what it's like to ride a bike and live in San Francisco. Yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you. Chat, we're just making all kinds of friends. That guy had a French accent. I wonder if he's from France. One of them, it's okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Get High at the Beach ride. Hello, Curious crew. Welcome. Welcome to San Francisco. Here are our riders today. You know, Valentine's still cruising around.
Can we talk? Say hi?
Yes.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. Hi. Yeah. All right. All right, everybody. That's good. Thank you. Back to your mingling. But Andrew Ford, I would love to interview on the stream a bit, if that's okay with you.
Can you do it later?
Yeah. Do you want to do it at the? We have another stop after this too.
Let's do it at the next stop.
Okay. Cool.
Just coming down.
Oh yeah.
Some excitement.
That sounds great. Let's see what's going on over here, chat. I love you guys. I saw Valentine. That's hilarious. Aw, yeah. Somebody clip that. All right. I need. The Daily Grind is my bicycle. It's a custom-made single-speed city bike with that basket up there. I call the Bad-Asket. This one, my speaker is the Yui Mega Boom, and my silver water bottle, of course. All right, and we're chilling here on the Embarcadero. Switch that to that hand. We're chilling here on the Embarcadero. We're the one-wheel people. Car back. Yep, this is easy. Amazing. Yeah, this is so cool. Wow. I didn't know infrastructure like this existed in the United States. Rambo Blood, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to Larkspur, California. We're in the San Francisco Bay Area on our way to